Now guys, as you can probably sense from this shot here, I have gone full on selfie cam mode.
We're on a mission from God.
Wowo's interior finisher. Now, and a selfie cam sort of mode, so this video might be a little bit more raw than what was planned now, but hopefully you'll be able to see a change, hopefully be able to see my thoughts on the product and whether it's actually a worthwhile investment for you. So here's the dash before we even start with the cleanse. So let's see how it looks now, and then we'll see how it looks during and after the application. As you can see, we have a couple of little marks. The camera's not picking them up there. It does pick them up from here though. We've got a few little blemishes here. Don't know what they are, but we'll hit that with something to clean them up. Shout out to Soul Flavors, keeping the interior smelling fresh as ever. Give it a good soak with all-purpose cleaner, then with your detailing brush. I always just work the product in. It's not a flat surface, it's not exactly the easiest to ensure you're 100% clean. Make sure you get into all the little vents, the nooks, the crannies, everywhere that basically you can and even you can't see. We need this surface 100% so that the dressing sticks to it as designed. Then just with one of the real microfiber towel, just wipe off all of the excess. So, how does that look now that it's been cleansed? Well, we'll let it dry off fully, but as you can see, very, very matte finish there now, very boring finish. We need these few areas here just to dry off properly because they're not quite in direct sunlight. As you can see, those blotches that I mentioned that were sort of around this area, now gone. So it looks like the all-purpose cleaner has given us a chance to have a nice base. Okay guys, so whilst the dash is fully drying off, ready to apply the dressing, we'll have a look in a bit more detail at what that is. Now you might have seen in the teaser shots earlier on in the earlier video some Wowo's goodies. Now that is exactly what I'm going to be using here today. I am going to be using Wowo Automotive Details Interior Finisher. Now I have heard some fantastic things about this, and I have read some good reviews over on Detailing World and Detailing Central. The guy seems to be turning out products that are of top quality, do what they're meant to do, and basically are easy to use, which is the key for me. Detailing, I like to try and save time where I can. So whether that is with a process time-saving bit of technology, so a tool, or whether that is with a product, I like them to be no frills, straightforward, do the job and do it well. Now, I'll be interested to see how this works. But a bit of background on Wowo's. Scottish company. So I'm always a fan of supporting UK brands. The man behind the brand, Fraser, I spent a lot of time at Waxstock last year talking to him, getting to know his process behind these products and his thought process behind them. And it made me want to look at the brand in a bit more detail. Now, at the time, I wasn't in a position to be buying any of his products to try, purely because the car that I had at the time, the white Nismo, was going back soon, and I had spent a small fortune on the day at Waxstock. Now though, I have a second car. You may be able to see a cheeky little shot of it, or the spoiler just behind me, my MR2. I've got more cars to work on now, of my own, to test these things, and I'll be cleaning a lot more. So earlier on in the year, I bought some of his foam, his quick detailer, his interior sealant, and his hot wax shampoo and liquid wax. I haven't used all of those lines yet, so those will be featuring in a review at some point in the near future. Today though, it is all about this, and what can I say? As usual from Fraser, delivery was first class and prompt. It came well packaged, so you had no risk of product damage, product leakage, prompt. So when he said it would be delivered, sure enough it was delivered. Opening it up, as you can see, the products look fantastic. The very retro style in the product, which I love, and it comes ready to use, so you've got no fixing of your spray heads. Basically, as it comes like that, or as you see it, is how it comes. So again, a bit more time saving for me. As soon as you've unboxed your product, you're ready to go if you need to. So anyway, the dash looks like it's about ready to have this applied, so we'll set the camera back up where it was, give it a quick spray, and see how it looks when we are done. Okay guys, so here it is. Wowo's interior finisher. Now the directions are simple. Give the bottle a good shake. Make sure the trigger spray is facing away from you, unless you want to eat or wear the product. Fraser doesn't advise it, nor do I. Spray onto the area you wish to shine and protect. Wipe off with a deep pile, thick microfiber towel or cloth. Apply a second coat for extra shine. Well, I'm not looking for shine, I'm looking for a nice OEM finish, so I've already shook the bottle. I'll give it another quick shake. I'm not going to be using too deep of a pile. Reason being, I find some of them clog up a bit, so I'm going to go with my usual technique of a regular microfiber, and we'll see how we go. This is a couple of sprays. Here is my microfiber towel, it's a regular one. The product smells amazing. What I will do though, I'll give it a minute or two to dry and cure if you like, even though it's not a curing sort of product, but then you'll be able to get a good idea of how it looks, and then I can tell you know what I think.
Where the peace go? Where the peace go? Where the peace? But there's only one thing. But there's only one thing.
So, what do I think of Wowo's interior finisher? Perfect to finish the job off. Perfect name, finisher. It's the last thing you need. So you've dusted your car, you've cleaned it all, you're just ready for the dressings, you're finishing. Now, first class service from Wowo's throughout this whole process, from the delivery to the application. A little goes a long way with this product. A few sprays, spread it around nice with your microfiber, rub it in, work it, whatever other phrase you want to use, and it gives you a fantastic finish. On top of that, the scent. The scent is amazing. Now, to a lot of people, scent isn't important. And to me, generally as a rule of thumb, it's not, as long as it does the job. But when it comes to the interior of your car, where you spend most of your time, I think the product has to smell good. And this does not disappoint. So once I have finished and packed everything away and I come to move on and go to work tonight, I'm not going to be disappointed when I get in the car. I'm not going to think, oh God, what was that? Why did I use that? It's going to smell pleasant, which is what you want with your interior. You don't want it to smell like a tar remover. You don't want it to smell like a fallout remover in here. You want it to smell nice, comfortable, pleasant, and that certainly does. So would I recommend this product? I certainly would, and I think it's certainly going to stay in my arsenal now, because it is such an easy product to use. So hope you've stuck this far with us to hear my thoughts on the product, guys. I hope you've hit the like button. I hope you've subscribed, and I certainly look forward to reading your comments on this. Let me know if you've used the product and what you think of it. Does my opinion match yours? Is it different? What were your findings with it? And shoot me across some suggestions for some more videos, or maybe even some certain products that you'd like. I've got a vast array. I've got the full Auto Glands range. I've got a lot of Auto Perfect, Zymol, Zyno. I've got a lot. So if there's something you want to see, shoot me across an idea. If there's a brand you want me to do a full wash process with, so if you want to see a company go from the pre-wash to the finishing, let me know. If I can facilitate this, I will. What I will say is, coming up in future videos, I will be paying a visit to a driveway detailer in the next week. I think I mentioned this last time round. We're looking at your basic wash essentials. So we're not going to be going into chemicals or your high-tech machinery. It's going to be your base products. So your wash media, things like that. I've also been in touch with Ian from IR Media. He has a project idea that he wants to run with me, and I'm very keen to get involved with that. I won't say much on that because that's going to be a full feature-length episode, I believe, or might even be split across a few episodes. Such is the idea. That I am really looking forward to. So guys, I hope you've stuck with us. I hope you're liking what I'm putting out, and I'll see you in the next episode.
But there's only one thing I wanna know. But there's